Yo, it's Joe, and welcome to another video. Today, I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story about how Critical Role basically changed my life and how I became a critter. I've been getting a lot of new viewers, a lot of new supporters. A lot of you guys are coming from the Critical Role content, and I figured, hey, why not kind of share my story about how somebody who knew nothing about this, nothing about D&D really, I just heard of it. Somebody like me got into something like this. So back in 2022, I had a channel called Diggity Bippity. It was basically my first foray into the whole reactionary content on YouTube. I wanted to make reactionary content because I felt like nobody was giving their thoughts as they viewed what they were viewing. They just sit there, kind of like, chuckle, whatever. But nobody talked about it, especially towards the end of their videos. Nobody ever gave their thoughts. I didn't like that. I figured there was a very small amount of people who did that. And I figured, hey, this is something that I think I'd be good at because I like to give my opinion on things. So that's what I did. Now, what was the first thing that your board reacted to? Well, the first thing was the trailer to The Legend of Vox Machina Season 1. I just came across it. The thumbnail for the video looked interesting. I thought that the animation had looked pretty interesting, like the style of it. I'm an artsy guy. I'm not like the best drawer or the best at art, but I appreciate it. And I thought that the show just looked really good. So I decided to react to the trailer. So I'm watching this trailer and I'm bugging out because the trailer looks so good. It looks like a show that's like right up my alley. And the last show that I saw that kind of gave me a really good sense of like, damn, this is like going to be a really good, well done, well written show with its badass moments was Invincible. So I figured, hey, this has got to be another banger, right? And of course, we all know that it was. But at the time, I didn't know that. So I reacted to this trailer, and of course, what do I get but a bunch of supportive critters in the comments telling me where to go next? Like my guiding star telling me which videos to watch. They're pointing out, hey, you think that this is something else, right? You think that there's more to this? Well, guess what, buddy? There is. They set me in the right direction to go down the rabbit hole that is Critical Role. It started out with me learning a little bit more about the TV show with behind the scenes videos that would come out. Basically, either talking about like the cast members and their roles or the music that was being made. And I'm watching it and it's making me super pumped for this show because I'm like, damn, this show's gonna be great. I'm looking at the videos that have to do with the cast members and I'm like, damn, these cast members are so good. How'd they get all these people on the show? I had no idea they were all friends. I had no idea that they knew each other or met each other like in the industry and just connected and became close. Had no idea. I thought this was happenstance. Just turns out that friend group is super talented, as we all know, right? So I go down the Critical Role rabbit hole, right? I start looking up trailers and fan-made animations for other like campaigns and stuff like that. I start looking at the Roll the Dice animation, D&D Beyond animation ads, and not even the animated ads, but during the campaigns, the ad reads, I would look at videos like that. I looked at videos like Travis once said, and Matt once said, and stuff like that, and I like got to figure out like, damn, these guys are like really funny, really talented. How have I not heard about this before? Because these guys are awesome. They're super funny and talented. The show comes out. I watch the show. As I'm watching the show, I'm just amazed by the quality, admiring their voice acting. I'm admiring the animation quality, the music, the writing. Everything was just on point. And as I watch the show, I think, you know what? I want to start watching some interviews with these guys. And again, thanks to the critters, like I said, my guiding stars. They were telling me to check out the Between the Sheets interviews that were conducted by Brian Foster. Now, I want to say something on this note, right? Regardless of what your opinion is on Brian, hell of an interviewer, man. Because let me tell you something, those interviews would not be as well regarded without the way that he conducted the interviews. He asked some really good questions and he gave so much wiggle room and so much freedom and support for everybody to share their stories. All this was reacted to. Check the history. I have it all uploaded right on this channel. Playlist galore. Check it all out. But I watched these interviews and man, getting to know the people behind the smiles, getting to see behind the masks that they seem to put on all the time because they are on stage, so to speak, when we see them. And to see them allow themselves to be so vulnerable and allow themselves to be in that vulnerable state because they know that there are people out there that have felt the way they felt, may have gone through what they've gone through, just to show them, like, yeah, man, I went through some shit, but I'm here. I survived this, and look at where I'm at. And you can be there too. It's like such an inspiration. I was inspired by every single interview I saw. Marisha's, Talison's, Sam's, Travis's, Liam's. To find out that Liam and Sam were like best friends. I knew that they had good chemistry, but again, these are things that I'm learning. They're best friends, and to see how they relate to each other. Laura and Travis's backstory and how much they love each other, and Matt, Ashley, like, dude, everybody was just I loved hearing their stories and seeing how vulnerable they were with each other. It was honestly just like a beautiful thing to see. It just made me admire them even more so. And it made me say, you know what, man? You know what? I'm gonna get into these campaigns. I'm gonna start at least trying to see what these are about. I started to watch campaign numero dos, which obviously is still something that's in progress. I have not completed it. I'm a little more apprehensive to do so because we all know now that the Mighty Nine is getting an animated show just like Vox Machina, and I don't want to spoil the show viewing experience for myself. But even more so, I wanted to kind of get involved with D&D and see how it was played. Somebody like me, I'd never played D&D, as I said in the beginning of the video. It was a little intimidating. I mean, I still kind of am intimidated by it, if I'm being honest. But you guys were so welcoming and so nice, and you continued to give me such nice comments and answering all my questions, and it made my viewing experience amazing. From watching the show of the first season to watching a bit of the campaign to watching these behind the scenes things and comparisons between the campaigns and the show, season 2 coming out and watching season 2, looking at the interviews with everybody and just kind of following their journeys, I came to like love what they did. It's so crazy how somebody like me who has never thought of this as like something that I was interested in. I liked fantasy, like video games, but like I said, I never really learned much about D&D. It's so crazy how like one little thing can like change your trajectory. I just have a passion for watching this stuff now with you guys. You guys see that I'm reacting to at this time Exandria Unlimited. I'm looking at Dimension 20 right now. Fantasy High. I mean, Dimension 20 is Fantasy High. And dude, like, I'm taking notes now. I'm so invested. Every episode I watch, I'm like, oh, like this is souped. And every time I watch an episode, I'm retaining a bit more information about how the game is played, and I'm able to remember a bit more things. My memory's not great, but I'm so invested. I have so much fun watching D&D. Let me tell you something about me, man. I was a video gamer. I still am a video gamer heavy. But just kind of growing up, I never played like these kinds of video games before until now. I would have never purchased Baldur's Gate 3. I would have never purchased Divinity Original Sin 2 if it wasn't for getting into Critical Role's Vox Machina, getting into their world of Dungeons and Dragons, of Taldore, and now Exandria, and all these different things, man. Like, it's changed my life. And fast forward to now, just like putting that stuff aside, I'm at 1,000 subscribers at the making of this video. You guys are just so amazing. You've changed my life. You've allowed me to possibly, hopefully moving forward, possibly do this as my job. Do something that I actually love and look forward to doing as my job. To be able to react to stuff and give you my thoughts and try to transform things a little bit and learn about new things, because you guys are always telling me about new things to check out, new Critical Role things to check out, new D&D related things to check out in general. You guys are awesome. Critical Role changed my life, but you guys have too, and you guys continue to change my life. And I just wanted to give you this story and let you guys know how thankful I am to you. Let Critical Role know. I don't know if they'll ever see this, but if any of the cast members ever see this video, I understand that reactionary content is a pretty hot button topic. I understand some of you may or may not agree with what I do, but I'm here to tell you that I appreciate what you have done for your community, for your viewers, being such an inspiration, and for helping somebody like me get into D&D and these types of shows because of your immense talent and your passion for this. This would have never been possible. We wouldn't know you. We wouldn't know you as in depth as we do now. I learned about Brennan and Lewis and Lou and Abria from you guys, like these talented ass people who are doing a crazy ass fucking campaign right now. I found out that they have more stuff that they've done that I now want to see, that I'm passionate about. You guys have put so much on the map, and I just want to say thank you. And to my subscribers and my commenters and my viewers who take the time to watch my video, take the time to give my video a like, take the time to subscribe or become a member. Like, you guys are awesome. To help guide me and keep me in the zone and make my passion even greater is just a beautiful thing. That's basically my story. That's how I became a critter. That's how I will remain a critter. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to look at all of my other playlists of Critical Role stuff and shows and campaigns. Guys, it's on there, man, and you get to see my whole journey from start to finish. With all that being said, thank you all. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Salute to the cast and crew, the behind the scenes team members of Critical Role that we don't necessarily see, but they're in charge of production, like lighting, sound, music, the people that make the fucking figurines and the maps, and they do the merch, and like, bro, everybody's such a good ass community. Thank you and salute to all of you as well. I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you made it this far, please leave a like. Consider subscribing, consider becoming a channel member if you'd like. But if you don't, it's okay. Thank you for taking the time to watch this anyways. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.